Test, 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 test. Okay. Bring the music down. There I am. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Lisa, Shelly, Carla, welcome. Jackie, welcome. Um, how's everybody doing? Um, got a little sunset behind us here, and Anne is on her. Why am I sitting down? I always sit down. Um, Anne is headed to New York, I think. I'm not sure. And she's going to be gone in almost another week. I think she will be back next Tuesday's class, but I'm not positive about that. She definitely won't be back Saturday. So, what I thought we would do is some core flow. Anne likes core hooping, but she's really kind of moody about it to me, like in a hoop way. And sometimes she loves it, sometimes she doesn't love it. She definitely um, isn't as into some of the deep dives and like angle hooping and some of the more like strenuous stuff. She prefers a different type of athleticism than that, and so I thought since the cat's away, I think the mouse will core play, and and also what's interesting is that I'm totally not feeling this. Okay, like I'm feeling teaching. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling you guys, but I'm a little tired, and core hooping is more athletic. And honestly, I think if I was just to go with, you know, how my body's feeling, I'd probably do something like Slow Warrior or 2 Point or something like that. But here's the reason that I want to do a core class, other than the fact that Ant's gone, because I want to see if old Baxter was right. Because I used to believe that core hooping did make me feel amazing afterwards, and a lot of times it would actually give me energy and it would give me an endorphin rush. And then something that I think is well, I don't know what's talked about in the hoop community anymore, because I don't really play a part of it online anymore, which is where it is now. And but I think there's something about being touched, like by the hoop going around us, the point of contact that it makes, that's very stimulating. And in core hooping, I mean, it's going around hundreds of times. I mean, it'd be interesting to know like how many revolutions you do in an hour of core hooping. But I think there's something about that stimulation, just from the touch of the hoop and the force of it whirling around you, that produces kind of like invisible, but like radio waves, invisible but very real effects. And so I kind of want to just sort of put old backs, see if he was right. And of course, if I, of course, the chances are after every hoop session you feel better, but I'm just interested to see how different I'll feel. So I invite you, if you want to do this core session. Some people I know go off on their own. They just like to be in company live, and I get that. I totally get that. But if you want to do a core hooping session, take note of how you're feeling right now, and then we're going to do a core session, and then you can take note afterwards, and hopefully I'll remember to ask. Actually, I'm going to write a note so that maybe I remember. All right, so right now for me, I feel tight. I feel tired. And I'm owning these things as I write them, right? Like I'm not going to like should myself into shame here that I shouldn't feel these ways. But I feel tight. I feel tired, and I'm gonna say that I feel a little worn out. And I know that worn out and tired are kind of the same thing, but I mean more than just being physically tired. I just feel kind of worn out. Worn out from making a bunch of decisions at work, like worn out from, the current state of my country, worn out by the state of. I've really been like just reflecting on my own life lately, and just I'm really realizing, that like people worry about AI, like AI art, and they ask, well, I pointed to that, but that's not AI, that's an actual picture. But, in talking about the future detriments, to society, like I am definitely in the group of people that's massively worried about AI. You don't have to be. I want to believe the other side is right and that it's going to produce this awesomeness. But people always talk about the negative effects of it as something that's happening off in the future, like the Terminator view of AI. But like for me, like realizing that years ago AI got employed into social media, and that I am going up to not become addicted to social media. I am going up against a much, much more powerful, smarter, efficient, quicker, detached from emotion, super being. That's what I'm competing against, right? Like it's one thing to give up alcohol, right? But like you're just giving up a substance, and a lifestyle. Giving up AI, it's like it's doing like it is so smart to pull you into it. And like I have caught myself several times this weekend, just like, and I know this is the state for a lot of people, but like I'm staring at my phone, literally hating everything that I'm pulling up, and then starting to judge myself because it's like, oh man, is this what I am? Like is like all these suggested videos, is this like what I am? And it's so anyway, I'm feeling worn out. So I'm gonna write that down. All right, you don't have to write yours down, but I am, because I have ADD, and we might be, if without notes, we could wind up on Warrior Hooping by the second song. So I want to remember to stay on track. And I think I'm going to go old school with the playlist, like from when I used to, like 12 years ago kind of playlist. Okay. All right, let's try this one. It's raining here, so this one's called Downpour. It might be cool. It'd be better if you could hear it, though. Okay. remember one time after a workshop, we're just going to keep swaying into this next one. That's kind of a short one. I remember one time after a workshop, we were going around in our closing circle, and people were sharing their feedback. I think it was the closing circle of the whole weekend, and people were sharing their feedback about the weekend, about the workshop, and things they were feeling. And there was this one moment where this woman who had been just so effervescently joyful the whole weekend, and just so nice, she started speaking, and then she became kind of emotional. She just choked up and with tears in her eyes just very quickly from what she was saying before. And I remember she said, everybody here is just so kind. Maybe it was just because of like her emotion, but we all kind of teared up. I mean, it was really powerful. And I don't know why everybody else was emotional, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, we have been really kind to each other. We were like already had gone around the circle and commented about how authentic we felt and how comfortable we felt. And then this woman just kind of brought it to our attention that we had all been kind to each other. And from that very moment, I developed a connection between authenticity and kindness. And I realized that kindness was a way of creating space for people to be authentically who they are. Which didn't mean they were suddenly aligned with me. It just meant that we didn't have to deal with a mask and a character. We could authentically relate to an authentic other. So I invite you, I invite you to think about kindness, how easy it is to be kind. I think it's much harder to be mean. Audible breath in. The videos that always get me online, that choke me up, are moments captured of kindness. When someone was decent to someone they didn't have to be. bottle breath in. Amanda, how's it going? I feel like it's been a minute. Welcome back. We're going to do some core flow. Sorry I left my phone on. You might have heard it chime. Okay. All right. I think what I'm going to do is just play some of my favorite core songs. And I know that most of you have heard these because I've probably played them on this. Well, I know I've played them probably all on the stream before, but whatever. I think you guys will be okay hearing some old songs. Okay, let's core hoop and see what happens. I'm at worn out, tight, and tired. Although I'm feeling a little less worn out already. Oop. Here we go. Nope. Let's go here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just stay here. All right. On the waist, I am actually going to go blindfolded for this first one. You can close your eyes if you want to. I'm a big fan, obviously. Turn the music up a little bit. All right. Now I'm going to walk you through how I warm up, or how I'm warming up right now, and you can ignore, do your own thing, whatever it is. But I'm going to start off like I often do, with rooted core hooping to warm me up. Rooted just means that for most of the time my feet are not moving. Now, I can change stances during a rooted session or something like that. But for all of a couple of rotations, my feet are more or less staying still. I like to, as I've done before here, I like to open up my feet first. So I'm going to drop my awareness to my feet. I'm going to turn the lights on down in each foot. But you can't hear the rain. And through my sock feet and my slides, I'm going to feel the bottoms of my feet. Is traveling in a current. Right now I'm in my first current. It's traveling to the left. I'm going to reverse it because I know, well, I just want to feel my body open up on both sides. And the sun's so heaven, but you can't get high. And then I am right now through this practicing a little bit of subtlety. I am intentionally choosing to have life in my hands, but not doing a whole lot. I'm kind of streamlining, minimizing super big movements right now because I want to feel subtlety. And I want to activate really important muscles and areas, pathways that make core hooping easier, that sometimes it can get neglected if I allow myself to move my feet and my hands a lot, because I get a lot of momentum from those. So I want to get momentum from these like sort of more quiet, more discreet muscle groups and parts of me. And then I'm not going to keep calling it to you to change currents, but I'm just going to tell you when I change current. And those changes are going to come a little bit more frequent for me. And then this is really the important part for me. I'm going to apply just a little bit of constraint for how I can move right now. Like, I'm going to say, okay, I want to keep the hoop. And right now my hoop is probably like on my high waist, I guess you would say. I'm just going to leave it there. And I'm just going to tell myself that that's where it stays. And then I'm going to just go off and listen to the music. Wander off and listen to the music. I'm going to, let my awareness be down here, moving through my body. I'm going to let my focus just kind of take this song off and just hang out with the song. Reverse. God, that flew by. Sweet. Yeah, sorry I have to work 2 jobs. That's tough. Unless that's what you really enjoy. Alright, let's do a little more core hooping. We haven't heard this one in a while. I heard this one the other day at an ecstatic dance. It was a remix of it, but
Kevin, Michael, Lupe.
Alright.
Fiasco.
Hey, little girl.
Okay, now I am gonna lift up my feet and allow myself to move around a little bit here. And I'm gonna bring a connection, nice, between my hands and my feet.
They all get the same things. They all get the same things. A little dough, a lot
I'm gonna bring rhythm to both of them, right? However, however white my rhythm looks like right now.
Here the world is real, and it don't matter how you feel, because we don't get the same things. We don't get the
I'm not really worried about the rhythm of the hoop, right? Like my body is working on that right now. It's getting, my hoop and my body are tuning into each other. But I am going to try to focus on keeping my hands moving, and I'm really going to try in my mind to visualize my hands and my feet at the same time, right? They don't need to be coordinated. I'm just I'm going to imagine them as 4 stars. Star, 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 right? I'm just going to listen to Kevin, Michael, and Lupe right now. That's all I'm worried about. And moving my hands. I'm going to reverse.
Say they want to change things. Say they want to change things. Every year they take some more. And I don't know what it's for. You know they never change things. But if you want to make it stop, well, first you got to start making some big old changes.
No, maybe where you are right now in your hoop, you're on the shoulders, you're on the head, whatever. I'm going to stay on the waist right now. Waist hooping is my favorite way to hoop. But it also is the place where I feel like I can be the freest with my movement when I'm hooping. Like I can move more like I'm just dancing at the club.
All my ex-girlfriends and all their new boyfriends, they all want the same thing. They
applied to the people, the haves and the have-nots. Are we willing to give up all the hours just to make it all equal and make players out the mascots? Cause right now we don't see you like the Sasquatch, unless the root of all evil's what you have got. You're even more visible if you has lots. If not, ban you from the beach, banish you to the sandbox. With no lifeguard to come after ya, no amount you don't count like Dracula. You're bound to drown like a Titanic passenger or a Haitian refugee trafficker. They come and get you off the island that you crashed into. They take a yacht and send a slave ship back for ya. Money matters, don't let it master ya. Question all the answers till they give you what you're asking for.
Reverse.
It's like that.
Reverse.
Taking the judge, Kevin.
All my gangster friends and all my skater friends, we all want the same thing. We all want the same thing. DJs in the clubs, Jesus freaks and clubs, we all want the same. We all want the same thing. All my ex-girlfriends and all their new boyfriends, they all want the same thing. They all want the same thing. From Wall Street to the hood, New York and Hollywood, we all want the same thing. We all want the same
I love that song.
Wyclef in the area, Kevin Michael in the area. What we telling?
All right. Yeah, Lindsay. Well, I kind of forgot you had an injury and we're doing a core class. That's a bummer. But Lindsay did inspire a pretty cool floor class that was fun for me anyway. It's probably the nerdiest class we've ever done, but it was fun. All right. Let's do some shoulders. Actually, let's do some chi. Oh no. Oh, Rachel. Oh, we'll miss you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, on the waist. Chiing the hoop is when you bring the hoop up without using the arms. You just bring it up, or not just, but you bring it up.
Got a lot of time, I just need somewhere to spend it. I just press a button and the top go missing. I get the slip so you know it's not raining here. What you wanna do? Worry about your friends.
Actually, rather than talk over the music a lot, let me just talk about two parts of this. Yeah, well, you will be missed, and thanks for saying hi. If you we're not so much going to teach chi, we're just going to flow through it, but like if you've struggled with it, what really helped me and helped some people is to think of the body as two trees like we've done before. And so then when you are trying to walk the hoop up, the two sides of the body are helping you push that hoop up or push it back down. Going down is usually the easy part, but going up, kind of the hard part. So what I invite you to do is to sort of imagine these two, pushes, these two trees, these two columns working together. So one might go out in front and come back, or one might scoot out a little bit high and the other one goes a little bit higher. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So like as the hoop is going around, it could be helpful for you to break the core into two separate columns, and you'll hit it on, you'll hit one here, and then one here, and one here. Okay? All right, let's bring the music back. I'll try not to. All right, here, start it over.
need somewhere to spend it. I just press a button and the job go missing.
Oh, you know, one more thing.
So you know it's not
It may be helpful to just hang out in an area, you know, and then slowly drop the hoop, you know, and see how many different locations you can get, how many different heights. Like right now, I'm kind of at the top, just at the bottom of my rib cage, or not bottom, but like where it starts to, just below the sternum. I love quick chi.
Drop the porch, put that sport out here in the field, oh yeah. I'm already, yeah. Come outside looking like a stack. Hurry up, get in, hell yeah. Come with me on this mission. Riding down the coast, got one up for sure. You said play the lead, I said pass the pull up to the great boy, said you never been before. Put you in provocateur, girl, I made you need more. You said you left your ex, that dude was always gas. You said before me you ain't never been this happy. You took a L with him and winning ever since. You in my phone, I'm on my way. I can't complain. I'll be outside, I'll be on the way.
Reverse.
I'll be on the way. You can meet me at 5. I'll be your 9. I'll be your all day. I'll be your all day. Put it in drive. I'll be outside.
Now, if you want to chi it up all the way to the shoulders, of course, be my guest. I'm enjoying just keeping it, chest high.
You're trying to make a move. Tonight I got the time. Tell
Reverse.
me what you wanna do. Call up squad if you wanna rendezvous. They gon' push up on their own. I only got room for 2. From the jigs on the set, it's a Porsche, not a Vic. I confess, I'm a flex. Take, show some respect. Get away so we can make sense of your life. You wasn't pop, but I just put your in drive now. Close, like there's no tomorrow. Moving too fast, I'm hoping to drive slow. I don't want you to wonder where I go. Can learn a lot from this, and it's something that I know.
Put it in drive, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way. You can meet me at 5. I'll be your 9. I'll be your all day. I'll be your all day. Put it in drive, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way. You can meet me at 5. I'll be your 9. I'll be your all day. I'll be your all day.
All right. I love that track. Okay. Okay. Shoulder hooping. Yeah, let's do a little shoulder. Do we need water? Maybe we need a water break. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do some shoulder hooping. This one's a little louder. If you struggle with shoulder hooping, oh yeah, do we need to take a break? Maybe. Yeah. All right. Okay. Sweat. All right, we're gonna take a 30-second break here. I love waist hooping. I really love it. I know it is the most boring way to watch a hooper hoop. Although, actually, I don't know if that's true for me. There are some more boring ways to hoop. All right. We're breaking. Okay. All right, now let's start. All right. Oh, we'll do some shoulder hooping. If you're new to shoulder hooping, or if you're trying to polish it, moving your hands underneath the hoop is the best advice I can give you. This is called mountain, and you can see why. Like my shoulders would be the top of the mountain. Boom, boom. But I can also create mountain this way, right? One hand behind, that's mountain, right? And so you can think of mountain more like, the full 360 version of that, right? And then when you're moving your shoulders, you keep your hands out. You're going to want to learn to do cool things with your hands anyway, but you're lifting your shoulders like you're imagining that your shoulders are like this cone, and you're lifting it up. And see how I'm bigger at the base than my hoop, right? Like as big as my hoop is, this is still bigger than it when it's rolling around me. And so it keeps the hoop up. All right, now we're going to play some music. If you like angle shoulder hooping, you can tilt the mountain, right? Or you can go airplane, and by bringing the arm up, you'll slowly knock the hoop into earth or sky or whatever you want to do. If I bring this arm up, so say I'm like this and I want to balance the hoop back out, bring that arm up. And you can actually tilt the hoop pretty good by just alternating which arms you're bringing up and which arms you're bringing back. I don't know if that's translating, but I'm kind of tilting the hoop around. If I bring both up, I go into the sky. Both back.
That's freaky. Is that too much to ask? I didn't think so.
Both back.
Come on, that's freaky.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
Freak.
Rico was really good at angling sideways. I like that one. All right, how we doing out there? All right. All right. I've played this one before multiple times, probably in the last 5 years. But this is one of my favorite shoulder hooping songs ever. But it's just a good core hoop song. It's a good one for working in some stalls and turns. And stalls are just you basically putting the hoop to sleep on the core. Like imagine that the hoop as it's rolling around you is actually running around you like a person, running. And you can imagine that when I stall, that person is just standing there and I'm spinning and the hoop is stuck there. And then when I stop, the hoop has to keep running or it's going to hit the ground. All right. We're going to end, since we started on time, we're going to end pretty much on time. Old song, so I got to turn the volume up. Headphone guys, here it comes. So I'm gonna shoulder hoop, but you can have the hoop anywhere you want to. We're core hooping. This is a good song for second current too, if you want to do a second current only song. But see, like on moments of a song like that, I like to go into a stall. When I do that penny roll shoulder hooping, like when you're clearly putting the hoop into a roll, if I keep my hands high, it's easier. My arm becomes kind of a hook and the hoop hangs on that. Reverse. If you want to do chest stalls and they're falling on you, turn it into a fold. Like when I do a chest stall, it's starting to fall, I just bring my arms up, and now I've got it folded. It's not going anywhere. I'll do it again. Chest stall, bring my arms up, now it's in a fold. You can do it when the point's on your night side too. I'm stalling, bring my arms up. I like that.
Looking so long at these pictures of you and never hold on to your heart. Looking so long for the words to be true, but always just breaking apart. My pictures of you.
I'm having a blast too. Whoa! What was that? Oh. All right. We're kind of at our free hoop now. All right, we'll do one more kind of free hoopy, you can do whatever you want song. Oh, wait, no, we're at 8 o'clock right now. Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and say how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling much more optimistic. I feel much more calm. No, this is interesting. I think this is kind of the opposite of feeling worn out. I feel expressive. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll shoot a blog or something after this, but I'm just being real with myself right now. Like in the rush of these feelings and hooping, I was thinking about things I want to say, things I want to talk about. I'm coming up on a year and a half of no drinking, and I've been thinking about like what I would, I got a message on Facebook recently, and someone wanted to check in and ask me why I hadn't been talking about it, and if I had like started drinking again and whatever. And I realized like I haven't made a comment since like, I don't know, maybe 180 days. I can't remember, but so I started thinking about like, well, what would I say? And less cranky. Oh wow, man, the less cranky thing. That's a big help, right? Same. Although, yeah. So yeah, interesting. All right, old Bax was right. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, right on with the inertia comment. Yeah, and feeling less anxious for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm also drinking coffee, but no, I don't want to take any away from the magic. That's thanks for sharing, y'all. Anybody else or multiple shares are allowed. All right, we'll put a. Yeah, we'll do a free hoop song and then we'll call it. Oh, sorry, it's a little loud. All right, this will be our free hoop and then we'll call it a day, call it a night.
Love to see you shine in the night like a diamond you are. I'm good on the side, it's alright. Just hold me in the dark. No one's got to know what we do. Hit me up when you ball.
I feel like I have rediscovered my left arm. Oh, gratitude to you guys. Thank you guys.
When you need it, it's yours. All I is, and nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't got high. This is what you like, gotta make. Nothing feels better than this. Say we're just friends, but I swear when nobody's around, you keep my hand around your neck. We connect, are you feeling it now? 'Cause I am. I got so hotter than that, I swear to God, from my feet and lift the ground.
Thanks, Lisa. It's always awesome when you join.
Yeah. You're back against the wall. This is
Thanks to everybody who's kept this thing going. We're small but mighty.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better.
Thank you guys.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't got high. This is what you like, gotta make. Nothing feels better. Left, right. Take you back from your side to side. Like that, like that. Oh no, left, right. Take you back from your side to side. Like nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. No. We don't got lies. Nothing feels better than this.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you Saturday, hopefully, or on replay. Bye.